Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, Theresa Donovan will start to worry about her involvement in Victoria Cook's abduction from the Kyriakis estate. Theresa still doesn't want her involvement in all of that to be made public, even though the baby was never in any actual danger. Fans of DOL are aware that Theresa and Konstantin Milionis are conspirators, thus he got Theresa to assist him in staging Victoria's kidnapping. Keeping hold of data that could refute Konstantin's false claim that the Greek mob is pursuing the baby is the last thing Theresa needs to do. Viewers of Days will remember that Theresa met with Konstantin at the park for their exchange, and that she was sporting a black hoodie at the time of her theft of Victoria. Theresa might receive updates on the search in panic since it appears like John Black and Steve Johnson would make an effort to locate the kidnapper based on the perpetrator on the surveillance footage who is wearing a hoodie. Days spoilers indicate that Theresa will choose to part with the hoodie sometime in the week of December 11 to 15, but not before she faces a very near call. Brady Black will nearly catch Theresa throwing away the evidence, but she'll be able to cover her tracks. Nevertheless, Brady's suspicions about Theresa are never ending. Brady will undoubtedly have further inquiries and be concerned that this could result in bad news once he notices Theresa is acting shady once more. Brady may happen to see Theresa someplace throwing this hoodie out without recognizing what it is. That might compel Theresa to fabricate an excuse at the last minute and lead Brady away from the truth. Days teasers indicate Theresa will undoubtedly have some anxiety, despite Brady appearing to buy it. Once more hints begin to point towards Theresa, Brady might reflect on this near miss in the future. Put another way, Theresa will evade capture for the time being, but Brady might eventually solve the case. Keep an eye out for further mayhem, as Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that the trail Theresa is leaving behind may come back to haunt her. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, Paulina Price will step in for Channel Dupree in the week of December 11 to 15. Paulina will be happy to assist Channel as she gets ready for her special date night with Johnny DeMira. Sadly, Paulina won't be behaving like the happy, carefree person that she usually is when Channel is around. Days teasers indicate that Channel will worry about her mother's well-being, but Paulina will play it down and assure her that everything is okay. Paulina may be in a state of being distracted and lethargic. Even though Paulina is excited about Channel's date, she may be lethargic and even confused, which might be enough to make her daughter uncomfortable. On the other hand, Paulina may experience symptoms reminiscent to her panic attacks. Maybe instead of breathing difficulties, Paulina will have to deal with a racing heart. Although Paulina's symptoms may not be as severe this time, she may still be susceptible to some comparable warning indicators. In that scenario, it's plausible that Paulina's first panic attack diagnosis was incorrect. Could there be a more serious issue that Talia Hunter and Trip Johnson failed to notice? Chanel will undoubtedly detect that anything is wrong, but she may only advise Paulina to get more sleep or see a doctor right away. Days spoilers hint that there might be more to the story, even if Paulina may finally put the blame on stress from her many marital responsibilities. Of course, if Paulina is being poisoned or something like, then perhaps a more sinister scheme is underway. Given that Paulina wishes to close down Clyde Weston's drug enterprise, it is not absurd to believe that he may issue such an order. In any case, it sounds like DOL fans can anticipate a medical mystery. Days clues indicate that a character will eventually prepare for a Christmas diagnosis, thus Paulina might eventually learn what she faces. Do you believe Paulina is really sick, or may Clyde or someone else be trying to harm her? It will be intriguing to find out what is ailing Paulina in the end, as Channel's suspicions seem to indicate bad news. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Paulina will eventually receive some startling information, so tune in for more drama on DOL. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Nicole Walker DeMera is unable to let go of the notion that she is the biological mother of Eric Brady's adoptive son, Sloan Peterson. Unfortunately, there's a significant likelihood that she and Eric will tamper with the DNA test results, making it very probable that they will come out negative. What will Nicole's response be when this occurs? According to DOL spoilers, Nicole will receive the results of the DNA test, proving the baby is not her own the week of December 4. Supporters are aware of Sloane's excellent maternal instincts, yet despite this, her scheme to abduct babies will continue to operate flawlessly. Nicole will be impacted psychologically by this. Her instincts tell her that the baby is hers, and she doesn't feel comfortable about anything that has happened since her newborn died. Nicole is baffled by everything, including the doctor's announcement of her son's death, the inability to see her child one last time to say goodbye because he was accidentally incinerated, and the inexplicable call from Dmitri von Leuschner. Day's teasers for the week of December 11th suggest Nicole will take a risky step and that she might be able to temporarily take the kid, but she'll probably end up giving the child back to Eric before things get too out of hand. Nevertheless, the action will force E.J. DeMera to demand that his spouse receive assistance. Nicole's mental state suggests that she will probably end up in a mental health facility, regardless of whether she voluntarily consents to go to Bayview or is committed due to a total emotional collapse. Given the situation and her history of pregnancies and stillbirths, fans can't blame Nicole for responding the way she has recently. Yet, it appears that this plot may get much darker before the inevitable truth is revealed. When Nicole sees the DNA findings, will she have a mental breakdown? Post a remark in the space provided below. The December 4th episode of Days of Our Lives teases that Holly Jonas lies to Johnny Kimura quite a bit. Darius arrives in order to assist Dmitri von Leuschner. Leo Stark discovers something startling. Additionally, Stefan DeMera tells Ava Vitali about his plan. Discover what will happen next in the Peacock soap opera by continuing to read. According to Monday, December 4 DOL spoilers, Jackie Cox will be back as Darius. Anticipate a surprise visit from Darius to Dmitri. Nicole Walker DeMera is anxiously awaiting the results of the DNA test in the meanwhile. Johnny is told a big fib by Holly. Sloan Peterson Brady will attempt to prevent Eric Brady from viewing the results of the DNA test on Tuesday, December 5. Dmitri, on the other hand, questions if he ought to heed Sloan's counsel and turn himself in. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, December 6 indicate that Ava and Harris Michaels will finally go on their first official date. Stefan DeMera also shares his plan with Ava Vitali on this Tuesday's episode. Stephanie Johnson and Everett Lynch find something shocking. Does this relate to the agreement between Gwen Rischech and Chad DeMera? In addition, Rafe Hernandez and Jana Hunter will field some queries on Wednesday's show. Wendy Shin, meantime, confides in Trip Johnson. Fans will witness Stephanie confront Chad DeMera on Thursday, December 7. Will Chad lose the one he loves in the end? We don't think Stephanie would put up with such a cunning plan, especially considering how much Everett has already been through. Maggie Horton-Kyriakis and Konstantin Malonis are faced by Alex Kyriakis and Theresa Donovan in the meantime. In relation to Connie and Theresa, John Black and Steve Patch Johnson discover a clue. In addition, Rafe needs to ask Jada Hunter a crucial question. Johnny is planning a surprise for Channel Dupree for Friday, December 8. How far will Holly go to spoil the happy ending for Johnny and Channel? In relation to Holly, Tate advances. E.J. DeMera, though, will push Nicole too far. Leo Stark in the police station will be astounded by Dimitri's admission. Which plot will you be most interested in witnessing during the week of December 4? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock soap opera to see what happens next. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.